I am so used to being hated just by my very existence. But I feel like people don't hate our love, they hate who we are. I am a Black, queer, Sagittarius, non-binary femme, breast cancer survivor, also sex educator.
My name is Ebony Donnelly. I'm an audio engineer and I'm a writer, and I'm also Erica's manager and partner.
I met Ebony on a dating app.
And I was matching with a couple of other folks, but I was like, I like this person, she looks good. You know, feeling her, so I swiped right.
We went on a date.
She had on a short red dress, and I was feeling it.
And we sat and talked for like 3 hours. And we started texting like a few days later. And then he said, I really like the way you walk. And I'm like, okay, that's really whack. Like, give me a break. And he's like, no, I'm serious. I really like the way you walk. I'll tell you in a poem. That night, I think at midnight, he actually sent me a poem that is about 2.5 pages long, all about the way I walk. And I literally sent it to all of my friends. Cause it's like one of the most, I'm gonna get emotional. It's like one of the most beautiful things anybody has ever written about me. And we had only known each other for like 2 days. I felt like it was the first time anybody had ever seen me. Like they really saw like who I was. It was just so tender. And I was like, okay, come over.
This is like the first romance that I've ever really had. I don't necessarily subscribe to love as this thing that just happens upon you. I chose to love her, and I think that's more powerful than it happening upon me.
I continue to choose Ebony because that's my friend. That's my best friend. And he is always there. He's always showing up. Cancer is something that is the gift that keeps on giving. And there's no cure for it, so it doesn't go away necessarily. So I have to go to my oncologist. I have to see my plastic surgeon. And Ebony has always said, you know, I'll go with you. It's just so much. So it's nice to have to give it to someone else, and they hold space for that. For someone to hold your hand in the waiting room.
Erica has pretty much saved my life. If it wasn't for Erica, I would not have had the courage to come out as trans. I would not even have the language available without her to explore this identity. Without Erica, it would be separate from my identity as a Black person. And now it is completely and totally one and the same, my queerness and my Blackness.
We say that our love is not complicit in white systems. And what that means is that we just talk about our relationship separate from the ways in which the world impacts us. Our love is really like my self-care.
I think as Black people, like our shelf life on this earth is very limited due to oppressive systems. So it's like we doing this together so that we can be on earth, so that we can fuck shit up.
Thanks for watching The Root. We hope you enjoyed this video and we'll continue to bring you more that's of interest to you. So leave a comment and make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel.